All right, welcome to the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel. Old man, old packs, and guess what? It's my birthday, so July 31st. 64 years old today. Don't feel a day older than 70. I've had a lot of fun in 64 years. Like my knees and my shoulders and my hips, everything tells me I've had a lot of fun. So, but today, since my birthday, my favorite sport is basketball. I hope that's obvious. That hopefully that's been obvious over the years. I mean, with my son's jersey, D1 basketball jersey sitting behind me and everything. And I've opened a lot of basketball packs. So I thought, man, I got to do something cool up for my birthday. So I went out on eBay and I picked up a pack of 1979-80 Topps basketball wax. And what's significant about 1979? That's the year I graduated from high school. So I, in a little bit of a walk down memory lane, if you'll allow me. But again, if you don't, feel free to scoot ahead to when you see cards opening. I was a gamer in high school, believe it or not, and you're looking at my game. Actually, I should say my games right in front of you, because this is what it meant to be a gamer back in 1979. Does anyone recognize what this is right here? Does it look? It's starting to look like, can you tell there's a football field right here for one? These are the offensive plays. These are defensive plays. This was the scoreboard. Sports Illustrated football. They had this game. And so I used to play this all Sunday with my buddy. We would each have one of these. We'd set them up like this. So, and then we would pick offense and defense. We'd have these little guys. One person's on offense, one person's on defense. You're picking this is the 10-yard marker. Here's the ball. The defense rolled these two special dice that only go up to 3 on one dice and 2 on the other. So 5's your top score there. And then the offense would roll these, this was your either 10, 20, or 30. And then this was, I forget what this one, up to 9, I think. So you could get up to 39 on these. Rolling these dice. So like that right there, that's a 36. You probably couldn't see, that's a 3. So you roll, you get those numbers. What does that mean? I've got 36 here and I've got a 1 here. And, well, guess what? It depends on what? Depends on what's on these cool sheets right here. And this was the offense side right here. So you go down to 36. And depending on what play you picked in this line right here, you would look at what you'd go to your roll, and if say I picked a 36 and I picked a 1, I'd get 5 yards in the green, so that's a +5. Conversely, Michigan happened to be playing MSU. Then the MSU guy would say, okay, you play 1, and I picked defense A, and you rolled a 1, so I got a 1 in the red, so your 5 minus my 1 makes 4, so that was your 4-yard gain. And then 30 seconds goes off the clock every time you run a play like that. And we would just sit there and play entire football games, entire seasons, over and over. I just remember Michigan State, and Notre Dame seemed to be the 3 teams that we played a lot. And here's the legend that came with it. It's got all the information, kind of telling you when do you add numbers together, when does defensive play take over versus offense and stuff like that. So, and look at all these play sheets. Florida, Northwestern, this Wisconsin, Stanford, the Stanford Indians. It just got, Navy, Army's in there somewhere too. So that was bowl bound. Here's the rules and everything sitting right there. So that was bowl bound. And then the other game that we would play would be the pro version, which is what these sheets, the exact same thing, same dice, same concept, but the sheets were smaller. And so here's Detroit, for example, and then there's their defense, and then there was for special teams kickoffs and punts and stuff. You same thing for special teams. What I remember most about this, and I have all the sheets, and here's the Pay Dirt rule book. So what I remember the most is that this Buffalo offense was impossible to stop because Jay Simpson was too damn good. They've got these little, if you look at these little B's, which means breakaway, which then you go over here and you roll the dice again and you get 60 yards and 20 yards and 38 yards, and he has a lot. There's a B there, and he just had a B there, and like you had a chance to get a B almost every time with OJ breakaway. So anyways, thanks for letting me walk down memory lane. Hey, Steve, my buddy lives up by Lansing, and if you happen to be watching this video, Steve, the game still have the game. I have all the pieces. When you want to get together and play, man, 'cause I think we should do the 2025 NFL season, just you and me, buddy. All right. So back to this pack. 132 cards are in the base set. It's 46-year-old pack. 132 cards. 37 Hall of Famers. George Gervin, Earl Monroe, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Julius Erving, Bill Walton, Bob Lanier, Pete Maravich, Bernhard King, Elvin Hayes, Wes Unseld, Nate Archibald, Spencer Haywood, Rick Barry, all my favorite players from the 70s. Also, 18 rookies, including Terry Tyler and John Long, who were Piston staples for the first part of the 80s, and one Hall of Famer, Chance Alex English. So you're not going to find a massively expensive card in here. It's just a fun set to put together, and so hopefully you'll enjoy it. This is, I think, the third pack of these that I've opened, so I haven't really opened a ton of these, so kind of excited. If we get no Hall of Famers, we'll know that this pack was searched, and that's the risk you take when you're buying packs on eBay. That I mean, that's just the way it goes, man. Old packs, roll the dice. I won't even tell you how much I paid for this pack, because whatever I find, it's priceless. So there is one of the more disgusting pieces of gum I've seen in a while. I'll definitely go there with the disgustingness of the gum. And this is really stuck on here good, so I'm a little, that's usually a bad sign when they don't really come apart. But again, it's such an old pack that could have something to do with it too. Oh well. Just trying to get it opened up for my all those packs that I still don't know what I'm going to do with. I'm going to turn the light on here and see if I can get a little more color. Make these cards easier to see. There we go. Okay, so here's what the front of the card looks like. So we got David Roundfield right there. And the back of these cards looks like this. So you got a little cartoon. You got all their stats. You got a little bio. Oh, he went to Central Michigan. I didn't even know that. So pretty cool. Mid-America Conference first card. I'm gonna flip over and oh man, it's kind of beat up from the gum, but it's Hall of Famer David Robinson on the back. It's really beat up from there. There's like a sugar coating on it. So, but that's a cool card. So there's David Thompson. Did I say David Robinson? Sorry, David Thompson, Hall of Famer. Nick Weatherspoon of the San Diego Clippers. Is that an NBA team at this point? Is this after the merger? I think it's after the merger. So there you go, Nick Weatherspoon. Pretty funny. Leonard Truck Robinson. How about I can't believe I remembered his nickname. Leonard Truck Robinson. That's cool. Big Truck Robinson. James, this can't be James Buddha Edwards, is it? Pistons, James Buddha Edwards? It is. Oh, look, he's standing next to Elvin Hayes. So we got James Edwards and Elvin Hayes, the fifth card. Tom Henderson of the Washington Bullets. And I can't tell who's... Looks like a Cleveland Cavaliers covering him, but I can't tell. So there's Tom Henderson. And I would say one Hall of Famer out of 6, we're not doing too good. This pack may very well have been searched. Marquise Johnson. All-Star. Marquise Johnson. Marcus Johnson? Let's just go Marcus Johnson. Otis Birdsong. Yeah, I'm thinking this pack's been searched. Sadly. Happy birthday, Tom. That's okay. I'm still touching 46-year-old cards, which I think is super cool. Fred Brown for Seattle. Teammate of Slick Watts. Downtown Freddie Brown. Oh no, Otis Birdsong again. That's a really bad sign. Whoever took out the Pete Maravich and inserted another card should have picked someone other than the guy right next to it. Oh, here's a Hall of Famer. So we got 2 Hall of Famers. So not a total loss. And I really like this guy, Dave Cowens, man. He had a great career for Boston. So I have his autograph. I don't know if I've ever shown it to you guys. I sent a picture to him of him and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he signed his autograph on Kareem's butt. So it's classic. And James Silas of the Spurs, George Gervin's teammate. James Silas. So all in all, I'm okay with that, man. I mean, got Buddha Edwards, got Truck Robinson, got to go take a walk down memory lane with my PAYDIRT and BOWLBOUND, my old Sports Illustrated games, because I'm a gamer. that was fun. I'm going to do everything today except not chew that gum. So peace and pickleball. Thanks for joining me on my birthday, everybody. See you on the courts.